Hello, my friends, it's your old buddy Dragos, and I want to remind you that we are coming on very special Irish holiday. It's almost St. Patrick's Day. I don't know how you celebrate, but we celebrate with corned beef and cabbage and chocolate, and we like to have little fun with our friends, the leprechauns. You know about leprechauns, don't you? Well, nothing brightens up a St. Patrick's Day party like a house full of leprechauns. But Dragos, you may be saying, how do I find leprechauns in this economy? Well, I have special secrets for you. I'm going to show you how to enchant and invite the leprechauns to your party. So follow me, I'm going to show you. It's always important to remember to share with the wee folk. So give them some of what you're eating. I know we always have corned beef and cabbage. So you want to start with corned beef. You don't need a big piece. Remember, these guys are tiny. Gotta add some cabbage. Everybody needs their roughage. Now, since they are leprechauns, you know they're gonna want a potato. So get a potato on there. And you know, we gotta make sure they keep that red hair. So give them a carrot. This is good classic leprechaun food. Nothing makes you feel better than a good balanced meal like this. I always think it's good to have bread too. Have just a nice big hunk of bread, and why don't you add a big smear of butter on there? Sometimes you might like to put a little honey or some kind of preservatives, but everyone likes a little different amount, so just put the jar out there. They'll help themselves. Trust me, leprechauns are not afraid. They'll help themselves. Now you gotta have something to drink with that. And what goes better with corned beef and cabbage than beer? Give them a nice glass of beer. Use the good stuff, Colt 45, something like that. And nothing finishes it off more than a nice glass of whiskey. Oh, these little buggers, they like whiskey. But just put one out. You don't want them getting too wild. Remember, they kind of are the frat boys of the fairy world. Now, it's always important to leave a pickle. Why a pickle? Because nothing finishes a meal like a pickle. I use the little pickles because I figure them little hands got to be able to hold on. Want to give them some gifts too. Here's a couple of little gold buckles. Remember, they're wee, so you want to do little ones. And here I gave them some extra buttons I have. Oh, leprechauns love dressing all fancy with their gold buttons and buckles. And what does a leprechaun love more than anything? Gold. Put some coins down. It doesn't matter how many, just put some coins down. Nothing attracts them like gold. And at the end of a good meal, everybody wants to smoke. So I put out a pipe and a little bit of tobacco for them to enjoy. Now look at this. Isn't this inviting? This tells me that they are welcome. This says, come have a good time with us. St. Patrick's Day, let loose. Wasn't that easy? It's so easy to attract leprechauns to your party. All you have to do, like any good party, is put out a tray of goods and they'll show up and they're gonna want to drink. And if you're lucky, they'll invite some friends. All right, my friends, I hope that you have a wonderful St. Patrick's Day. I hope you all wear green, because if you don't, you might get pinched. But if you wear green, you might get kissed. Aha! Happy St. Patrick's Day. Goodbye!